Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just... Konami! And that's off target.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Kudus does really well there, he is strong. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I really like the look of this fella, Randall Kolo Muani. And just in case you haven't heard of him, it's probably because his rise has been pretty meteoric. He's done all the hard yards in the French lower leagues, so you'll see him kind of inhabit that position inside right. That's where he operates, that's where he's at his very best, and I'm sure we're going to see him in that role today.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And it's made its way to him, big header! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
That is a great pick out. He has found the way. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Number 10,
it is a super start. So far, so very good. Johor Tazim finding their passes. Samu Castillejo. Chance! Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Kudus. Kudus! He is through here! So much time and space here. Kudus! And that would have been some goal.
Kudus clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Tottenham with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. And a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Succumbs to the pressure. And he's intervened well there. And it's Madison. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good ball! Great ball, and he's in here. Here comes the corner. Tottenham have their second corner now. He rises! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That is good alertness. Now it's Solanke. And he's in on goal. It's a mighty effort. He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Solanke takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Kolo Muani deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper's dealt with that. Johor Tazim are looking to go forward now. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Kolo Muani has created one goal already. Tottenham disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get... Oh, shooting chance! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Johor Tazim grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! He's scored! And the comeback is complete! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 38 minutes is...
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tottenham are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the pass is intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Chips it through. Vicario claims comfortably. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Kolo Muani. Threads one in. Bissouma. Now it's Kolo Muani. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And the shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Look, that was a technical...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Solanke, now it's Kolo Muani. Tottenham ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. The doggy wins the duel this time. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Kolo Muani. He's on it, can he get away? Maddison, brilliantly cut out. That's travelling a long way. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Nicely weighted ball. That's beautifully weighted. Deftly away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Maddison.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Samu Castillejo. Johor Tazim are looking to break at pace. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After after 59 minutes is
Johor Darul Tazim
number
go
9.
into the lead. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Samu Castillejo. Bissouma. Tottenham have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Pedro Porro is onto this. This looks promising. Kolomwani! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And they're back on the ball again. And here's Solanke. Goes for a shot! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that was very necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bissouma. Number 37.
I was just lacking in accuracy.
Number 17.
And he was quick to react.
Cristiano Romero.
Gray.
Number 10.
And it's
James
João Palhinha.
Madison. Number 20.
Tries to pass it through.
Mohamed Kudus.
And he shoots! Oh, taken with style! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 78 minutes is...
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Tottenham take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's got tall. It's in. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's opted for the long pass. Just 5 minutes left. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Some really good ball movement. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. So, what can they make of this? Danso. Xavi Simons. And here's Solanke. Looking for the run. And he's there to retrieve it. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. It's a good... Climbs up big! So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Solanke!
Decent enough try.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this team can do themselves a real favour by getting the best out of this player, Kudos. He's such a powerful and intelligent runner, but I wouldn't say he's a great crosser of the ball. For me, he needs to be in a more central role where he can make use of his strength, agility, dynamism, and all of that space around him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And that has been knocked clear. And the finish! Goal! The breakthrough strike! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. That's a sharp pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ball swung in. It's a quick ball upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bissouma. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, can he get onto this? It's just beyond his reach. An instinctive delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Back in once more. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedro Porro tries a cross.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. And the shot! They did it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Samu Castillejo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. João Palhinha has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Turns and goes back. Pedro Porro fired deep towards the back post. He's had a shot! Superb! finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Kolo Muani really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
And yes, it's his big chance! No mistake! They're back within reach! That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
35 minutes is number
So
25.
is this the start of a comeback? Engages and forces him off the ball. João Palhinha. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that means just one thing, match ball. Chance, surely! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Tottenham are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Threads one in. Oh, that's clever. Vicario gets it away. And it's made its way to him. Samu Castillejo finds himself offside. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, played right into his path. Look, can he finish? They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
The goal scorer after 45 minutes.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That has ended up in no man's land. Bissouma, oh, that's a key interception. Castillejo. Wriggles his way through. Shot at goal! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And a quick announcement for the benefit
Well, I
of
certainly
everybody
wasn't
who has found
expecting
themselves
this,
a little
Peter,
lost
but
today.
it was
Please
totally
look at the
deserved.
screen
They've
for
been very,
information
very
on
good,
how to
and
find
they'll
your
be
way
itching to
around
get
this
back out
stadium.
there and take it on further.
Tottenham are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So off we go once more. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but just the goalkeeper to beat. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Solanke was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And now the breakaway. And that is a little undercooked. Opts for safety. Maddison. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
João Palhinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Solanke. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Johor Darul Tazim are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's in it, shapes to shoot! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 39.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Maddison. Now it's Kolo Muani. And here's Solanke. Now it's Kudus. Tries to pass it through. Good read, needed to be. And they can counter here. He's got away. No, there's no going past him this time. Pedro Porro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Solanke. Bissouma. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Kolo Muani. And that's gone loose. Good ball, good take. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
How many? Just how many?
Number 39.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's gone backward here. That's real chance! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Goal! After 68 minutes.
Johor Darul Tazim grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Bissouma. Now it's Kolo Muani. Great vision. Now it's Maddison. Well read, nice interception. And it's Kudus. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Quality ball. Now it's Maddison. Pedro Porro. Looking for the run. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Kudus. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Hoisted in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bissouma. Number 10.
On behind for a goal
Madison.
kick.
Coming on the field, number 29, Salah.
Not the best distribution
Number
from the keeper.
21.
Looking for options for movement.
Substitutions taking place.
Solanke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He is just caressing the ball. Sarr. Kolumuani. Now it's Kudus, looking to play him in, and he plays one through. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 37, Van der Ven. Number 20.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Coming on the field.
Oh, it's a promising
Number
build-up, this.
9,
Plenty of really nice passing.
Number 4, Denzel. Number 7,
Interception, his
Gabby
positioning was
Simmons.
spot on.
Substitution.
And the number on the board is 3.
Time.
He's through here. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A lovely pass, but can he get there? And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Kolumuani walking off with the spoil. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everyone,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
Old
contributing
Trafford.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Hughes! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Cleared away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
After 8 minutes is
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Sarr. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played back in. And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Crystal Palace with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. What a throw in. It's a good spell of possession, this. Shapes to shoot! So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Sarr. That's an imaginative pass. Nicked it back promptly. Lacroix calmly anticipates. Menu. Šeško. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That has been slung wide. Delivered across. Big chance! Hughes. Sarr. Now it's Mateta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Menu. And he's well positioned here. And the finish! Crystal Palace are anything but solid just now, rather exposed actually.
Well, that's the risk you have to take when you're fully committed to attack, Peter. They're going to leave a few areas unattended.
Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get it clear again. Great vision. That has not gone well. De Ligt. Gehi wins the duel this time. Now Menu. Šeško. This looks promising. Can he finish? He's got to be quick to recover this. Bruno Fernandes has it in a wide position. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Doucouré. Hughes.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Crystal Palace have their second corner now. And a few accusing looks coming his way. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's found a way past.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He is through here. Munoz. Crossed in again. Keeper has taken decisive action. Looking to play him in. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Chance for a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Bruno Fernandes. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, can he get onto this? Engages and forces him off the ball. Sarr. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's a lovely, neat pass. Wharton. And it's Munoz. Some resolute defending there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's well spotted. Crystal Palace appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mateta chasing after it.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Mateta. Lisandro Martinez spots it and intercepts. Menu. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Now it's Sarr. Mateta is onto this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Looking for the run. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Flashes it across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, good-looking ball. KAKI gets over and intercepts. That's a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Gehi. Now it's Pino. Jeremy Pino. Good purposeful running this. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Gets into some space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Hughes. Spread it left. And he was quick to react. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Nketiah. It's Nketiah! It's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal. Do not write them off. Back they come. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
79 minutes is number 14, Mateta. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 10.
Crystal Palace have the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Coming on the field, number
It's
5,
Bruno Fernandes.
Maguire. Number 7, Mason Mount.
Zirkzee.
Number 13.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no...
Shot a goal! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nketiah. And here's Kamada. Mitchell could try cutting inside here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mount receives it in a wide position.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Opts to... And he's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now this could be a chance. And the shot! No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Scores are level. We will
So
go
a short
into extra
respite for the
time.
players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Manchester United conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? And it's Casemiro. He's going for goal! Yes! He's done it! And that may just do it! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
After 3 minutes in extra time is
Manchester United go into the lead.
Casemiro.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mateta. Passing nice and neat. Oh, he's having a shot! Brilliant from Sarr! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Kamada really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 15.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Diogo Dalot gets across to intercept that. Now he's off and running. Sarr. Maguire promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mateta, looking for options for movement. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's on it, can he get away? Zirkzee, and that is expertly dealt with. And here's Zirkzee. Pino gets rid without sophistication.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Zirkzee. Nketiah. Crystal Palace are looking to break it. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Fellow attendees, this is a
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution.
And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kamada. Chance to deliver. Great chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. And that's been drilled in. Oh, important interception. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Yoro cuts it out. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Stadium is strictly forbidden.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. Bruno Fernandes is first to take the long walk. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Manchester United are looking to him to tie things up.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Sarr is second man up. Big character, big moment, big save. Mount is third in line. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
The third man in the queue. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Manchester United are looking to keep pace here. That's a good penalty.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Sosa is the fourth man to step forward for them. And in with absolute accuracy.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! So it has all ended in... Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
We have already started here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. This familiar tale ready... Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So, a breakthrough already. Bellingham. Jimenez gets a foot in here. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde, spread neatly. That had too much on it. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball. Vinicius Junior! He's done very well to get to that.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That is a great pick out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's in on goal! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oblak gets good distance on it. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bellingham. Chooses to go back. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's put paid to a promising move. Played into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Griezmann. He's a sharp little ball here. He might be in here! And the shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he was alert to it. Pass is intercepted, and it's Bellingham. Almost half an hour in now. Tries to pass it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. This might spell danger, and he shoots! Really well taken goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now.
He's had a shot! Oh, in he goes again. It's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Solot chasing after it. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Solot. It's a searching pass. Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has been slung wide. Some really good ball movement.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Llorente. Valverde. Now it's Alvarez. This looks promising. No, that's been intercepted. And it's half-time here. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Griezmann. A probing pass. Courtois claims comfortably. Goulet, and they can counter here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Solot. Goulet. Chouameni being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Molina. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Arda Güler. Now it's Bellingham. That is lovely. And he's got the beating of his man. And he's quick to get it clear again. Bellingham, and that has sent him sprawling. They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Alvarez. Valverde. Good take, and is he in? Good read, needed to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Alvarez. Griezmann.
That's good play from him.
Ball is over the line.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Simeone has it in a wide position. And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. Now it's Solot. Koke. Llorente. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's played it long. And here's Alvarez. And he welcomes it in. Chouameni. And it's Valverde. Now Mbappe. Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Alvarez. Eder Militao going vertical. He's had it taken off him. The normal. Simeone. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent shot! In for the pieces. Sticks it away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 84 el dorsal 10. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 3.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That is good alertness. Madrid finding their passes. Bellingham. Good ball. Shot a goal! And it's in! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores. Habrá
2 minutes to be
minutos
added
de
on.
descuento.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Alvarez. Camavinga. Simeone is onto this. And it's Arda Güler. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. Tottenham going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And as you can see, we've already started here. It is that familiar feeling again: old foes, fresh hostilities.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveller, especially here.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And the finish! And it's Bissouma.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Played out towards the right wing. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, that's been intercepted. João Palhinha. Kudus. Tries to play it through. And here's Solanke. Tottenham are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. For Merino. Looking for option. Chance! Oh, it's gone in! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
After 25 minutes is...
Tottenham penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Oh, can he finish? There it is! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't...
Chance! It's run loose. It's fallen kindly here. And that's caused a worry or two. Romero, clearly the target here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Tries a deft little ball. Kudus. Ball swung in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Kudus. Knocks it out wide. Chance to deliver. Saliba getting this one clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bissouma. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kudus touches it back. A nice sequence of passes, this. Merino.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's gone route one. Now it's Solanke. Aimed beyond the defence. Udogi wins the duel this time. Bissouma. João Palhinha. It's a good spell of possession, this. Shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Saka. That is a great pick out. Great ball, and he's in here. Eze! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And that was nowhere near his best. Could move up a gear here. And he's in on goal. He could be in here. Can he finish? Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Driving on and making good progress. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's found a way through. Vicario breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And it's Ødegaard. Good ball, good take. And the shot! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
João Palhinha. And he cuts out the supply. Ødegaard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now he's off and running. Bissouma. Madison. Now it's Kolo Muani. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Madison! White is there, and he can get that clear. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Solanke. Kolo Muani. Tottenham have got it back, and they'll have another go. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. It's a threatening ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Udogi gets across. Madison! Chance here to counter. Out towards the flank. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Kolo Muani really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bissouma, and now the breakaway. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Kulusevski. Kulusevski charging forward, the ball at his feet. Chance, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Kulusevski, number 29.
That's been cut out, well played. Done delicately. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Havertz. And here's Martinelli. And the number on the board is 3. And the shot! Tries to pass it through. And can he finish it? And he hits the net. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Tottenham illustrating perfectly the fickle nature Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's being urged. Bruno Fernandes! Goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ahmad. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Goulet. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Valverde. Looking for the run. Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bruno Fernandes looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's Vinicius Junior! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Turns and goes back. Goes for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Chance to deliver. Diogo Dalot can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So what can they make of this? Diallo providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. Look at the space. He's had a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Shaw. Valverde. Matheus Cunha. It's a pretty loose pass.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's made its way to him. Chouameni, Goulet. Lovely ball, and the shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Tries to get it clear. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross into the box. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Ahmad. He's on it. Can he get away? There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And that's another good win of the ball. Ahmad. Chance to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he opts to go forward. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's surging through. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And the finish!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vinicius Junior! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Chouameni, and here's Bellingham. Oh, that's a very big chance!
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass somewhat off target. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear that...
Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So we've reached the hour mark. Foot in. Goulet powering forward here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Goulet. Valverde. No, again there's no way through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he's in on goal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Threads one in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Ahmad. Chance here to counter. Oh, super find. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Marcó en el minuto 76 el dorsal 19. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And here's Bellingham. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Menu. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now this could be... And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Šeško is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. This looks promising. Bayindir claims comfortable.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Menu. And he's straight offside. It's a promising position, and it's Bruno Fernandes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. So, what can they come up with here? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nicely spread. Maguire looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed. Chouameni, Camavinga. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That's a little off target. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Aims beyond the chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Deep into injury time! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid give themselves a chance. And that is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And that's where we have to end it.